Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Ruyilam solar outdoor light with dancing flame. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So let's take a quick look at the bottom here. There's some specs. It says sun-powered panel, 0.88 watts at 17% efficiency. Lithium-ion battery capacity is 2200 milliamp hours. Lumens is 35 lumens. Solar charging time is 8 hours. Working time is approximately 12 hours. The weight is 280 grams. The dimensions are 320 by 121 by 121. The LED lifespan is 50,000 hours. So I want to give some perspective on this battery capacity. If you've seen cheap solar lights before, a lot of times they'll come with a single nickel-cadmium battery, and I actually took one out of one I was recycling recently, and this is the battery, and it's 300 milliamp hours. So this one is superior to this little thing. And also this is lithium ion, and this is NiCad, so this is going to have higher voltage too. So this is going to be in a different class than the really cheap accent lights that have these tiny batteries in them. Here's some instructions. Screws, looks like mounting brackets. Here's the light. Okay, so we have the main light, we have the extension pole, and we have a spike, or we have this angle bracket, and we have this mount here for a wall. Then it came with screws, and it came with templates for drilling. So it came with 4 because you can buy these in a 4-pack. So if we look at the manual here, you want to install this where it has direct sunlight, and that will make a difference on any solar powered device, is you do want direct sunlight to hit it. It says install the light on the lawn or soil without gravel or cobblestones. Turn the light on before installation to make sure the light is still shining when the panel is covered from outside. Turn the light off if not being used for a long time. So here's the parts. We have solar panel, LED lamp heads, ABS plastic shell, plastic ground stake, on-off button, and longer ground stake. And here are the specs here. These are the specs relevant to this model. So this talks about how it works. It says it's charged during the day, and there's a photo sensor on it. So at night it turns on, and then in the morning it turns back off and begins charging again with the sun. It says keep it away from fire. Then there's some warnings here. Product description. We have some other notes down here. It says the lamp should be charged for 5 hours under sunlight before using. If there's no good sunlight in 3 months, the battery may be out of power. You have to charge it under bright sunlight. When it's fully charged, it can function normally. If the light blinks, it shows the power is low. Thus, you have to charge it with sunlight right away. Otherwise, the device will stop functioning soon. If there's no strong sunlight during the winter, it may take longer to fully charge, which is normal for solar products. So you do want sunlight to charge this. You generally can't put a solar panel in front of a bright light indoors and charge it because despite what you think, the sun is a lot brighter. So we have a couple mounting options here. This would be for a wall mount, and this is keyed. So there's a little notch in there, and that will go in the notch in this angle bracket, and that's to keep it from turning because you don't want this to spin. And this has a little notch, but it doesn't need one because it won't spin, so this will just slide in like so. So this is what it would look like if you have it on the wall mount mode. So then you would screw it into the wall, and I haven't pressed it in all the way so I don't have to pull it apart as hard. And then you can install it right on this base also. So it would be like that. So you could attach this base to a railing on a patio or a porch. Or maybe you could put it on the steps next to a porch if you have wide enough steps. But I'm going to use the stake, so I don't want to press this in all the way. So the stake will go in like so. There we go. Then it has this on-off button here, so I can turn that on and off. So I'm going to go take this out and I'm going to charge this in the sunlight. And then after it charges, I'll actually bring it back in so we can take a look at it in controlled conditions. And I'll probably try and get some shots of it also outside in the dark tonight. Okay, this has been charging, so I can hit the on button here and I can cover up the solar panel and you can see the flame there. So let me turn my lights off here. So there you can see the simulated flame. So I'm going to insert a video clip here of this outside. So here's a quick sample of this leaning up against a wall so you can see the light cast on a wall. It's kind of hard to convey this on camera, so the light is being spread a little bit more than you're seeing on the camera. Here's a quick clip of it at the edge of a patio, and I put a softball sized ball at the bottom there so you can see the scale of it. So those are a few samples. It can be kind of tricky to do video of a light because of the way the exposure's set, but hopefully that gives you a general idea of what these look like. So I forgot to mention earlier, this is IP65 rated. The 6 stands for dust ingress, so this is sealed against dust, and the 5 is for being sprayed with water. So this could probably be sprayed with a hose, but you wouldn't want to spray it with a pressure washer. And as such, this could handle rain easily, or snow, things like that. But it isn't meant for submersion. So if you're looking for some solar accent lighting, I think this is a great option. Solar lighting has come a long way. This has a lithium-ion battery and LED lights. So you're going to get great run time at it, and it's going to be very bright, as opposed to those cheap solar lights with the tiny little batteries in them. Those just might have a little spot. This is actually going to be noticeable light. So you could use, say, one of these to accent, say, your front door. You could get a series of them to put around a patio or along a walkway. There's lots of options for these. But I like the look and construction of this. It's a unique look. I think it's a little neater than just having a regular light. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.